We've got, coming off a fresh win in spring game, Coach Shelby Davis, head coach of the West Limestone Wildcats.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for being here and coming out to support us. And
Our pleasure.
We really appreciate what y'all do for our school and our program and all that good stuff. So
I tell you how much fun we had. Todd even got here on time this morning.
There you go.
That's good. That's a miracle.
And we got Tojo here, so we got the full cast.
Yeah.
So
hey, I got to leave the film room, jump on the Kubota, drive right up, and put the headset on. I kind of
We
like that.
appreciate you for doing it.
that's a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of which, so I was asking about last night's game and how good you looked, or it sounded like you looked good, and you just mentioned you just got through looking at the film, and it's always sometimes not better or as good as you think when you're looking
That's
at
right.
it.
Well,
so what did you see or not see?
Well, what I saw most importantly was we've come so far as a team is coming together and playing for one another.
That's great.
Team chemistry last night was awesome. In the fourth quarter, we had the varsity guys up on the sideline grabbing them JV boys and, Coach, this one ain't been in. Coach,
Ritson.
really?
That's great.
Our team chemistry and the culture and the attitude, all that stuff is, we've pounded the weights all off season and we've pounded character all off season, and it really showed last night, and I was really proud of them. We did a lot of good things, but I was just down there watching film, and we got a lot of things we got to fix and we got to get better at. So, that's a good sign when you played well, but there's a lot of things that you can do better.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This your second year, third year?
New. That's first year.
This will be
This upcoming season will be my second year.
So you've had one full. That's what I was going to ask you. So you've had one full season now in your off-season workout program.
That's right.
So how's that gone?
Well, awesome. Fortunately here, Coach Taylor and Coach Griffin and everybody's on board. And so what we did this off season is I was going to give them a week off when the season ended last year, and our young kids said, "No, we want to go to work Monday, Coach."
That's awesome.
Because we went to Deschler last year, and y'all know Deschler went to state championship. And we played them really tough. We played well. The kids had fun. And I told them after the game, I said, look, the difference in them and us is that they hit them weights every day, and they've been in a program for years. I said, that's the difference. So I think that kind of stuck with them and resonated, and so they didn't want to take any time off. So we hit it. Two sport athletes, our basketball guys, our baseball guys, we come in at 6:30 in the morning before school.
Wow.
They come in, they get their workout in, they shower, they go to class, and they can go practice 7th period, and they're still getting their weights. Because, that's the biggest thing to me, the biggest fundamental part of football is you got to be big and strong.
Yeah. Well, and this is where it starts, Coach. And, good for you that you're seeing the results from the weight program, and especially with the team chemistry. But you can teach the fundamentals of the game, the footwork, the handwork, and all that stuff. But if you're not strong, if you don't have any strength,
when them kids are looking in the mirror and they see the muscles, it just gives them confidence.
More motivation, absolutely.
And we were just watching one of the plays from last night. Our DB went up, made an awesome interception, and next thing you know, man, guys are just being laid out everywhere.
Oh yeah,
and that wasn't us last year. It was us being laid out. And so I think the weight program, strength conditioning, all that has given these kids confidence. And I told them last night when we got back, I said, look, you got a week off. I said, but June 3rd we go back to work. So we'll get back June 3rd back in the weight room and hit it hard all summer.
Hey, when we had Justin and Travis on last week talking about the show, and you have a lot of guys, you know how it is, Coach. Moving into a new community, you don't know how it's going to be. You rent a house, which we think you rented for Coach Legg's in-laws.
Yeah.
That's who you've been renting from. And they told us some news. I guess we can share it that y'all are building a house out here. So,
we are.
So that's always good to know when
great community,
you
Coach.
feel
great
like
community.
you're building a house that this is somewhere you want to be for a while.
We got lucky and found a beautiful piece of property and that we couldn't pass on. And so, man, this place is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. We love this place.
I raised 2 children out here. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's a great place. I try to remind some of them every now and then that, look, you don't know how good we got it. We got it good out here, and man, we love it, and we plan on putting some roots down here. So we're looking forward. I know we're ready to get moved into that house.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
How much longer do you have?
They said I think the end of June. So
Okay,
Right,
you got-
counting down.
Right before
I just
football
said
season.
we've got to be in before August, because after that I'm not fooling with
It's all,
that.
all on her, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
She can
you're
do the
done.
decorating and all that. I got football.
How many kids you got out, Coach?
We started spring practice with 69, and that's
Nice.
That's good.
8th through
That's
11th
huge.
grade. We lost 6 to attrition, so we're down to 63. We played all 63 of them last night.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And we
Very
actually did
impressive.
2 weeks of middle school spring training before we started our varsity spring training, and we had, I was just our 6th and 7th graders. We didn't put any pads on. We just put them in helmets, and it was all fundamental stuff, and anything we could get done with them we thought was getting us ahead of the game, and we had about 30 every day, 6th and 7th graders. So 15 per grade is what we kind of want to keep it at. That's our goal. I'll tell you this. I think the biggest, other than the weights and stuff, the off season we were able to get a full coaching staff. We got 7 varsity coaches, 5 middle school coaches, and they were all out there for the entire middle school spring training and the entire
That's huge.
varsity.
Yeah, good for
That's
you.
great.
And so, these guys are getting coached.
Yes.
And we talked all off season about serving each other, and especially during spring practice, because first 2 weeks, we split up the days and go every other day, and first 2 weeks we getting after each other. And there was 2 or 3 days when we were. Matter of fact, every day we went full pads, I had to shut them down. They were trying to kill each other.
Wow.
And so, I don't know what famous football coach was, but he always said, I'd rather have to say whoa than sick 'em.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That was a good sign. And
Yep.
But I had to shut them down several days and say, y'all, time out. Y'all get on the sideline.
They was ready to
calm
check
down.
out that newfound strength they got out of the
That's
weight
right.
room, see what they
Hey,
could do
I
with
told
it.
them we got a little muscle behind the hustle now.
There you go.
There you go.
You was talking about coaches, and I know y'all brought one back home with you, Braden Clem, who we had at East Limestone last year.
Absolutely.
A homegrown kid, brought him back, so I'm sure he's helping
Man,
you
he
out.
does a fantastic job. He came in, hit the ground running, and I said, Coach, this is what I need. And he comes, he asks questions, he gets after it. He's got a lot of energy. He doesn't draw stuff up in the dirt. He doesn't make stuff up on the. He sticks to the plan, and that's what you got to have. So your kids know everybody's on the same page and communicating. And man, you can tell our defensive line looked really good last night.
Yeah. And listen, good for you too for having a full coaching staff, because that's got to take a little bit of the pressure off of you, knowing that you can be working over here with this group, but the other groups are being coached up.
I still coach the linebackers, and I'm the defense coordinator, so it does help. And I kind of told I've been proud of Caleb McConnell. He's our offense coordinator, and he's a young guy, and we we did a lot of meeting over the off season, and we went and sat down with Coach Gross, and I think a lot of Coach Gross. And, it's hard to find guys that you're kind of in tune with, and you do the same things. You feel the same about everything. And Coach Gross is one of those guys. I think a lot of him, and we met with him some this off season and to help Caleb kind of give a plan, and he's taking ownership of the offense. I said, man, you got to run it. It's your offense. You run it. And, man, he put 48 points on the board last night. I said, you're going to make my job a whole lot easier. So,
Caleb was a good athlete in school. Man, he could sling it.
I'm really proud of him. He's, last year was his first year calling plays. So, he's come a long way in the off season as far as
his granddaddy can get after it. David Cyber, he can coach you.
Cyber can coach.
Coach Cybers finally started coming around.
Has he? Really?
He's coming to a few practices, and he came to the game last night. So
that's
That's
good.
great. Yeah,
Man, you can get Chris out here to help you out. So.
he was even at the game last night. So it was good. Man, I tell you that, and I want to take a minute to brag on this community and these parents. Y'all, it looked like a in-season Friday night over at Price last
No
night.
doubt.
They had the whole visitor side filled up, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's not easy
so
to get
awesome.
prizeful to their football field.
No.
Well,
You got to go and turn and turn and turn.
And especially at a spring game, too.
yeah, I've never seen that many people at a spring game, and it was awesome. It's fantastic. And our kids, man, they feed off that. You know, it's tough when you look up there and you don't see nobody, but when you look up there and you see a sea of blue, that's awesome. And that's why we love this place.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's all in. It's just anything. We've upgraded so many facilities and been able to get so much done this off season. It's because of them. Anytime you need something done, you ask, boom, somebody's on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what's happening right here today. This Booster Club, it's not only raising money for y'all, but it's raising money for Coach Legg for basketball and Coach Taylor for basketball.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
helping the whole I think they even said the Little League programs. I think they even try to help the baseball
they do.
fields up here too. So that's a good community that tries to take the money for all the
Booster Club. This is a Booster Club, not a quarterback club out here. So they do.
I'll brag on Justin and Travis. They kind of head up the Booster Club, but our whole Booster Club, all of them, man, they do a great job. They work hard. They want to see our kids be successful, and there's unfortunately it takes money, and so. Man, they try hard, and they look, and they're willing to step out of the box. I'm fully impressed with this. I didn't know how it'd go the first time, but they did their homework. They got everything. It looks good. I think we got a lot of people out here. So
they two good guys. Plus, you still got Dwayne White hanging around.
Yeah,
Brian Pugh. I've heard he was the head of shuttle service, so I seen him work real hard.
He just likes to ride around.
Yeah, he likes to ride that.
Yeah,
Gets hot and wants to get a breeze.
I started to call him, tell him to come pick me up from the field house and bring me up here.
Well, I saw you had your mode of transportation coming in. So, but Coach, we appreciate you coming out here and inviting us out here, and I guess here in a few months we'll be talking. Get ready for first ball game.
That's right. It'll be here before you know it, man. It flew by.
Yep, absolutely.
Official practice starts, 1st of August?
August 5th is our first official day. So we won't.
That's not including the workouts. The workouts happen daily.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And first game?
Tanner. I think it's August 26th at Tanner.
Okay.
So we'll play Tanner that Thursday night. Probably be the first game of the year
first one
in the county, and so there'll probably be a big crowd, and I think our kids feed off that and follow up the next Thursday with East. So
that's the way to open it up. Right?
that's right.
That's the way you
Back
want
to
it.
back Thursdays. Woo.
Absolutely. Coach, thanks for joining us, man.
Absolutely,
We're going to take
guys.
a quick break.
Appreciate it, man.
See you Sunday morning.
That's right.
Me and this cat go to church.
All right. Somebody needs to save you, brother.
I know. God's grace, man. Thank God.
Hey, he's good. He's up there getting after it on them drums.
I know what
man.
I told him. He just needed to bust out in a solo one Sunday morning, blow him away.
I can't play solos, man. Solos and I don't get along.
Oh, man.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We'll be right back.